because this has its own magic.
What's up, everybody? It's the Clear Vision Podcast. It's me in the flesh, and we got a full house again.
Yes!
Yeah. There we go.
Clap
I like
it up
the
for
enthusiasm.
yeah.
Clap it up. Everybody showing up to work.
DJ's like, okay.
Everybody showing up to work.
Showing up for work, right?
Niggas celebrating for going to work.
Yeah, ain't got no more PPTO, huh?
That's right. Niggas said PPTO.
Here we go.
It's me in the flesh, John. You got my boy Trevor.
Yeah, what's cracking, man?
My dog Eli.
What up?
And then yours truly, Brian J.
Whoa, yo.
Do you like Brian J? BJ Brian? What's your name,
sir?
Yeah, what is your name?
Daddy.
All right, here we go.
All right, Trevor, where can I find us at, bro?
Santiago with the reactions.
You can find us here at YouTube. Be sure to subscribe. I need somebody to leave a comment, bro. We need more comments.
Okay.
We need more comments. So right now, if you're listening to this episode right now at this second, just go drop a comment. I don't care what it says. Just drop a comment. You can find us at all podcast stores. We're now there. Leave a 5-star rating. Put somebody on. Praise God.
Put them on. If you want to contact us,
Yes.
Eli, can you give them the blueprint?
Yeah, clearvisionpod@gmail.com. There you go. Hit us up, man. I want to hear a feel-good story. Just tell me how good you're doing. You know, let us know the light that is being shined on your life right now, man. Clearvisionpod@gmail.com. And also, if you would like to be on this glorious show, hit us up there too as well.
That's right.
Also, you can hit us up in the comment area of YouTube or, wherever you're looking at our videos, TikTok. Hit us up. Let us know you're interested and we're ready to go. Ready to rock.
There we go. And BJ, how can they support us, man?
Man, there's only one way, the best way. $$ Clear Vision Pod on Cash App if you believe in us, the dream, the movement, what we're doing here, our future, plant a seed to us, whatever that may be to you. $$ Clear Vision Pod on Cash App.
Amen.
There we go. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Clear Vision Pod, TikTok, Clear Vision Pod. We everywhere, man.
We are
Facebook,
everywhere.
Clear Vision Podcast. We're there too.
I'm just going to rip it off for you. That's all.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we don't support Great Value or.
Whoa.
Yet.
We support Great Value.
Yet. You mean
They
we're not
don't
sponsored?
support us yet.
We're not sponsored yet.
Yeah, we're not sponsored
Yet.
They gotta earn this publicity. Anyway,
Great value. Yeah. I think they're okay. I think Great Value in particular is okay. I think they're doing
It's
all
the
right.
same thing.
Yeah.
you think all water's the same?
I do. I'm not a super water
no,
drinker.
sir.
Yeah, that's why you think all water's the
Except
same.
for,
That's
hold
how
on,
you know.
except for, I drink a lot of
You're
water, but I'm
dehydrated
saying
right
I'm
now.
not, you have your water drinkers. They're like, I only drink smart water. Like, I'm not that person. But
He's straight from the water hose.
Dasani is a disgusting, though.
Yeah, it's probably
Dasani
the
is
worst.
disgusting.
One of the worst.
But the rest of them are around the same.
How about the faucet?
Spring water. Spring water is the best water.
Josh she has changed me. I was a faucet water nigga. I
know.
but my wife improved my life.
Yeah,
and
you
my
couldn't even
health.
see through the water when you finally realized, huh?
Well, some Spencer water is good. It's really good, actually. You have your own separate well sometimes out there.
That is true.
If you get well
that is
water, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. But city water, Midwest city faucet water, you can taste the.
They need some improvements.
Yes.
You taste the lead.
Yeah, exactly.
The pipes
Shout out to
breaking down.
Josh, man. Shout out to Josh. Change your life.
Change your life,
man.
Good thing.
Yeah, but well, y'all know how we start off all our episodes, man. It is homie therapy time, and I'll get started. I'll start us off, man.
Please.
Homie therapy. My last 2 weeks, man, busy. I love that I have therapy the same week that I have homie therapy. It's like 2 sessions in 1 week. You know what I mean?
Double clip.
And
Can't get enough.
I love it, man. I don't know what's going on, but
You.
It's you.
I'm not sure what's happening right now.
bro.
His energy, his aura.
God.
Man, we talked about my therapy session. We talked about people at work. So in construction, there's a lot of men with multiple marriages, right? Not multiple marriages.
Shit.
I didn't know that, John.
Talk about. They've been divorced before.
Gotcha.
And they're on their second marriage or third marriage,
Yeah.
And I can see why, but they let this construction industry take over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we just kind of talked about, bro, it's so crazy. I'm gonna go on a tangent, but I'll circle back around, right? I don't know if y'all seen that Count Me Out video by Kendrick Lamar. How blunt honest he was with his therapist in the beginning of he said, she said, how was you going? He said, this lady got mad at me because she thought I took her parking spot. She said, well, did you? Or she said, how did it make you feel? Because he said, I didn't take your damn parking spot. She said, how did that make you feel? He said, I felt good. She was like, why? He said, because I did take her damn parking spot. But it's like the honesty, right?
Right.
The honesty and how you felt. And I won't say that I'm not honest in therapy, but I'm not. Sometimes I try to think about what I say more so than just saying how I feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like the delivery has to be special or good. And it's therapy. It's supposed to be raw.
Right.
And, you know, he started talking about, you know, something. I was like, I just don't like him, honestly. Like, I just don't like him. I can't stand him. And he was like, well, that's fine. Why? And I started explaining it. And it's not like you get validation, but he could say, I can see why you don't like him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong. You don't have to like everybody.
That's true.
And you don't have to talk to everybody.
You're not
the
going
same
to like
way.
everybody.
But it was just like the rawness.
Yeah.
I had a very raw session of therapy. And I don't think I've ever had like a
BJ's killing me, bro.
Y'all gotta relax.
Why y'all keep going?
Y'all gotta relax.
I was second time
again, bro.
I'm looking at you, bro, and I see Eli Good, and I see BJ. I guess they don't like it raw, huh? So anyway.
Okay.
Well, damn, I had a vasectomy.
Oh my God, BJ is killing me, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because every time you say raw,
I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. I'm right here with you,
he's
bro.
looking at me, bro. He's looking at me.
I'm 27.
Thank you, Trevor.
Right here.
So I am sorry, Clear Vision. Keep going. This was a very good.
I forgot what I was gonna say, so I'm done.
Well, I will say, bro, Trevor, you know, I think Trevor mentioned a couple of episodes ago how he, you know, went back, or no, maybe that was just in the group chat. He went back and watched our first episode and everything. And so I did the same kind of watching like our first couple of episodes. John, bro, like you are the improvement of how in tune like you are with your thoughts and your process. Therapy's working basically is what I'm saying, man. You're doing a fantastic job and I'm proud of you, bro.
Yes.
You're so good.
But yeah, I'm gonna
You're
go
too
ahead.
good to me.
Hey man, I try to be, you know. Hey. My last 2 weeks was good, man. Happy birthday, Khalil. He turned 3 years old on the 8th, and today we are going to celebrate his birthday party.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
We'll be there.
Yeah, man, he's just a great kid, man. He's an amazing kid. I'm so blessed to have him. John asked me a question while we were golfing, and he was like, Eli, do you have a favorite? And I was like, yeah. I mean, my favorites, they change, and all of my kids are my favorites for different reasons. But you know, for a week, Khalil will be the favorite, Kai will be the, you know, it alternates. But they all are my favorites for different things. And Khalil is my favorite at times because he is just so motivated to get whatever he's putting his mind to, whether it's, you know, good or not so good, you know. Whether he's trying to take a cookie that he ain't supposed to have, or whether he's trying to figure out how to fix a toy or take it apart to put it back together. He will get frustrated if you try to help him. Like he will get frustrated if you tell him
like
it's okay, you can't do it. Or, you know, he's like, no, I'm gonna do this. Like, and he goes after whatever he wants, full, no fear, unapologetic. And he's just, man, I'm like, bro, like I need to get more like that, Khalil. Like I need to be more like you. And man, he's a special kid, and he's a lover, man. He is a Sour Patch Kid. Like you'll be like, Khalil, why are you being so mean? Yeah. And then he will give you like the best. He will clear up your month. You know what I mean? With kisses and hugs. So you know, man, children are just a blessing, man, and I love them. I love Khalil, and yeah, man. That's the highlight. I've been super busy. Yeah. Work's been good. Wife's doing good. Bro, just you know, trying to focus back on. You know, this is just transparency. You know, I know we don't really break the fourth wall, but trying to focus more back on Clear Vision. You know what I mean? Whether it's posting more, whether it's getting extra stuff done. Talking game planning last night with my sister-in-law with getting our TikTok rolling. So you know, trying to be like, you know what? Let's get back with Clear Vision. Lock in. Let's lock in. John, you know, we had a conversation on the phone. You know, John's like, I need to lock. I was like, bro. Me too. Like we all can do better. So yeah, bro, just locking in and everything. All aspects, man.
I love that, bro. That was warm. I'll say right here, bro. What's going on?
Nah, it's good. You're good.
Okay. Listen, I want to take it. I want to take it right there, bro, with locking in. I heard something. I was cutting the yard yesterday, and I heard on a podcast that I listened to called. You did? Yeah, I'm talking about, man. We're locked in.
We're there.
On a podcast that I listened to called Modern Wisdom, and they were saying like when it comes to building anything successful, like there's no secret recipe to success. It's just consistency and not stopping. Like as long as you don't multiply by 0, which is don't do anything, you'll get there. Like, but there's no like everybody, they try to find these little fast paths and things and a secret sauce, but there's not really much other than find something, stay consistent. Like we are, bro. We're very consistent. I will say that. So we just got to keep stepping. Don't multiply by 0.
Shout out to Clear.
My last 2 weeks, first off, I am very proud of you guys on the last pod. I missed you. I wished I was here, but you guys did great. I was celebrating my mother's birthday party. Happy birthday, Mom. We had a great time. Me and my brothers, we went out to the lake. You know, black people taking over the lake now.
There you go.
We were out there. I went on an obstacle course. They had an obstacle course on the water, and I realized
that you can swim.
No, I can swim, but I just realized I'm getting a little old.
Oh man, that realization sucks.
Bro, when I say I was trying to climb the rope,
yes,
I was trying to go up on the rope, and I work out every day.
Yes, yeah, we're in the gym.
They had me on camera. I was struggling,
and the little kids are like, "Oh, bro!"
And my son, Jaden was out there, and I don't play around with the lake, bro. Like so I was really like focused on making sure he was good, because he had his life vest on and stuff, but. Anyways, bro, I had a blast. That was just funny. I had to show you the video, bro. It looked really bad, bro. Yeah. It made me want to go to the gym, right there. But yeah, we had a blast, man. That was the first time because my dad was there, all my brothers. Like that was the first time we had a family vacation, like since high school, all together. Wow. Together. So we had a great time. We had all the kids there and everything. So
beautiful.
Yeah. So that happened, and I started a basketball league, bro. Me and Cam. We're on a basketball team right now. We're running a OSSO. We are 500 right now. We're 2-2. But I dropped 17 points this last game, bro.
Come on, man.
Bro, okay, because I'm realizing like I'm actually pretty good. Like I'm really
you're pretty good.
And I'm saying on camera, like I really feel like as far as like a big man, I'm one of the best. I really feel like I'm one of the best big men in Oklahoma City. Like as far as like big but still crafty, I'm telling you, I'm standing on it.
Is nice.
I'm a problem.
We need to hit up tour. Millwood City have open gyms on Saturday.
I do need
with
to get out
actual
there.
hoopers.
I do need to get out there.
So Trevor's not a real hooper.
No,
we're gonna see.
I will say the competition is not as strong as it could be. Like we're not going up against like but it's good runs, bro.
Hey, man.
Y'all should pull up. Man. Y'all should pull up sometime, bro.
That's healthy.
They do have free agents on Thursdays if you want to like join a quick team.
On Thursdays.
Like you can go draft there.
Yeah.
Imagine you don't get picked up.
Yeah, but it's good though, man. I do recommend. People, bro. Like even though you're outside, you're not in college anymore. You're not playing. Like go find something competitive. Yeah, bro, because it makes you want to get back into shape, like good shape, and it's just healthy, bro.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed it. But yeah, man, our last 2 weeks have been good. Real busy.
Real quick,
bless you.
Just save somebody's life. Parents, make sure y'all read the instructions on life vests. Your life vest can help your kid drown if it's not put on properly. Just make sure you read the instructions.
Or if the weight is off.
Yes.
If it says 28 pounds and up, and your kid is 26 pounds, like Khalil.
That's a good point.
I put that life vest on Khalil, and it flips him. He can't control it. It flips him over. And to where his head goes under the water. So read them life vests.
That's a good point, bro. Because it's dangerous, bro. The water is not
26 pounds is
I
not
tell
the
Jay
same
that too.
thing.
Because the water is not
not
always your friend.
Yeah.
BJ,
Just
talk to me.
save somebody's life.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll make mine quick. My last 2 weeks. It's an honor to serve.
Is that Dior?
Wow. It is actually.
Excuse me?
That's a rich nose.
That's a Dior shirt?
Christian Dior shirt, yeah.
I thought you was talking about his cologne or something.
Yeah, no, it is. I showed him the tag earlier.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Thanks for interrupting my homie therapy. It's a great opportunity to serve. So just I was telling Eli, I led prison worship last Sunday.
Amen. Praise God.
In the midst of, I would say,
trying times.
Yeah, trying times. To where y'all know I'm petty. I feel like to a certain age, you just gotta just move on. It's just like it's not that serious.
Maturity.
A lot of stuff's not that serious. And even that same day, me and Seven's mom got into it. So I'm like, man, the devil's really just he's just trying me. But
He works.
yeah. So it was good to be able to serve. Now I do know a few years ago, it was this prophet that prophesied to me. He basically told me that here in the future, I'm going to be speaking to the nations, right? And I had a moment, with my supervisor, and we had a meeting. She was like, "Brian, I don't even know why you're here." She said, "You're called to be doing so much greater. Like, you're supposed to be talking to people." Like she said, she was watching me in the meeting because I was leading the meeting. She was like, "I don't even know why. Like, he's just here because he just wants to be."
Wow.
So, and then in that moment, I realized I'm in all these positions to speak. We have this podcast. We have when I speak at church, people always put me in opportunities where if it's somewhere where somebody got to talk, just have Brian do it. So I'm just grateful that I got that realization this week of a prophecy that I got 3 years ago that I'm supposed to be speaking to the nations. And then even Eli on the last pod, he was like, "BJ, you need to talk more."
That's true.
And I'm like, why y'all want me to talk so much?
Because you
But
got
it's
something
like
to say.
because y'all see that in me that I don't see in myself. So I appreciate you all for just seeing that in me and
That's cold, bro.
Yeah.
What that is too. Whenever you're talented like you are with like the way you're able to relay messages, you think it's normal because it's like you don't try. And so it does take others to always like remind you, like that's not normal, bro. Like you're cold. Like the way you deliver things, the way you spit the word is very like talented.
Yes,
and so
it's a gift.
I will say, bro. Like people should, if you notice something in somebody, tell them, support them, let them know.
People's pride get in the way sometimes, but we ain't gonna get that.
that's
We
the
ain't gonna-
topic today. But anyway,
Did you just do that?
before we get into that,
Do that on
were
purpose.
you done, bro?
that was it.
That was good, BJ. I
for
see
interrupting my
I see
Christian
special
Dior
things
shirt.
in you. Oh yeah, Dior.
That's all.
I was like, man, BJ just like stunting on us. It's okay though.
But I had to go out of my way to tell you it was a Christian Dior shirt. I had to show you the tag. You wouldn't
Christian
know.
Dior shirt.
Yeah, it's Dior.
Okay.
Designer.
Yeah,
Designer.
It's a design.
So that's what the rappers nowadays.
I know what Dior is, but he said Christian Dior. I didn't know. Is that the name?
Is it the
no, I
same?
think it's Dior.
It's
Okay.
not
I
Christian.
don't
I
know.
think it is
just-
Christian Dior,
yeah,
actually.
Y'all know
Something like
we wear people's names. Louis Vuitton,
Louis
That's a deep
Vuitton.
conversation.
Louis
God.
Vuitton.
It's a deep
Please go to the
conversation.
topic.
Yeah, that's gonna
Hot
go.
topic.
That's awful.
Hey, I wear Louis Vuitton, man. They mess with black people. So the hot topic today, man. I'm sure everybody's seen it. Trev, you could serve us up.
Yeah,
While
man.
I
I was
do
talking
some,
with my.
some
You're good.
work
You're
with
good.
the
Yeah,
camera.
I was talking with my older brother around like how we feel when it comes to our girls' exes, like how we handle situations. You know, like we were just talking about it, and then we got on the Jonathan Majors subject. So a few days ago, I guess there was a video that came out of Jonathan Majors, and we're gonna go ahead and watch it and react to it in real time. Yeah,
Okay.
His girl Meagan Good. Meagan Good.
She is good too.
Yeah.
She's very good.
Love you, Dion.
She had gotten. I absolutely love Dion. Meagan Good.
I
Is,
just played
I was
with
just saying.
Come on, man. We can't say
that.
We can't
I
say
just
one's
throw you
pretty.
off, bro. I just messing with
She's
you.
a good
I
actor.
just
She's
messing with
great.
you. Oh, okay.
She is,
Yeah.
bro.
Good
But
singer.
anyways,
well.
she had gotten into an uncomfortable. Well, it was just an uncomfortable situation. She got hugged. That was, I think, of just a bit too much from Michael. What's his name? Michael Ealy.
Very
Michael
handsome
Ealy.
guy.
He got blue,
Handsome
brown, green eyes, by
Yes,
the way.
very
Stay away from
handsome.
those.
He's got the light
Shout out to
eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is hilarious.
Okay, let's check this
Comment
out.
on that, Quinn.
Okay. So let's just break it down there. That's where it starts. Check my guy out. He is upset.
The skip over is bad.
He is upset though.
I don't think he is.
You don't think he's upset with that? Check the body language.
The body language is tough.
There's nothing in your bag, sir.
You see it? The fidgeting.
He is
Yeah, he's
upset.
pissed.
He's upset.
They're having a big conversation later. And the issue I think was that he didn't dap up.
They said he
Jonathan
did.
Well, he
Majors.
did.
He did before they know what they doing.
Yeah, the video.
Okay.
cut that part out.
Correct.
But he
Okay,
did.
so yeah,
he did
if-
acknowledge him.
If he did acknowledge him, I think it
It's better.
makes it a little bit better. But
A little
anyways,
bit.
the hot topic. I was just wanting to know how do you handle those interactions as a secure man that has, especially we have wives, bro. Like these are our women.
We're married.
Like, but how would you handle another man going up to your woman? You know, maybe they had history, maybe they're just good friends. Yeah. And walks up to her, hugs her, just gives her a big, strong bear hug twirl in front of you. Yeah. How do you handle that? Is it that big of a deal?
Spitting you around.
Not a twirl.
Okay,
that was a bear hug.
Video. Yeah. The video.
Yeah. How do y'all feel?
I'm gonna let the married people go first because I think it changes. I think it changes in between your wife and girlfriend.
Right. Right. So with my wife, if there's a friend that she knows, is that her ex?
No, I don't think so.
They're just good friends.
And he has a wife.
He has a wife. He's a married man.
Husband.
Yeah, he's a married man. Yeah. So,
which I don't know why that's not getting talked about.
Yeah, I think people are over exaggerating. Like I've had it happen. Like there's guys and friends that we've been to high school with, and we see and spot at the mall, and some of these guys she's known longer than she's known me. And she sees them as brothers, and they hug her and pick her up. Cool. As long as they acknowledge me too, you gotta acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying?
Do they have to acknowledge you first?
No, they don't have to acknowledge me first. Love is love, bro. As long as because one thing I'm not gonna reject is love, and we don't want issues. It's better than an issue. He picks him up. Hey, Josh, I ain't seen you in a while. I ain't seen you in a year, whatever. I'm cool with it, man, because we're married. We've been together for so long. Like I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah,
that's a secure, mature man. I like that.
Let me say, I'm a jealous man. I am a jealous man though. Okay. But that wouldn't have bothered me at all.
Okay. What would have bothered you?
He held her like afterwards too, and like he kept holding her after he picked her up, or like something extended, and I'm like, yo, I'm right here. Hey, and I think if any problematic after that, Jaws would have probably whispered in my ear, you didn't have to pick me up, but that's it. Like it'd have ended right there. Nothing crazy.
Okay. So you think people are blowing this out of proportion?
Okay. Hollywood, it's Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
True.
It's Jonathan Majors.
People don't like him because I kept seeing memes that he's about to beat her up or something when they get home.
Yeah, that's terrible. All this crazy stuff.
How you feel about it, John?
I try to put myself in his position, but that's a big man to be picking up Carrie. And I'm just thinking like...
Are you scared, nigga?
I'm just thinking like, no, but like, why?
That's a bad delivery.
That's bad.
That's a bad delivery. It made it sound like you were scared to like...
It must be pretty big, but so I ain't gonna mess
big
with
man.
him.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I'd be tripping.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, we talked about before the pod, I would trip on that more than I would trip about.
Tell him what happened. Tell him what he said.
No.
Tell him what he said.
That's why we weren't recording.
I'm just saying. There's a big difference.
Continue.
John's tripping. John's tripping on this take right here.
Go ahead, John. Keep going. Pause.
He over here trying to smell beans.
Oh, me, man.
No. I was leaving it at that. Eli the one that's trying to instigate it.
You already told me what he said.
That's why we were saying it before the pod.
mentioned something. But go ahead, be John. So it ain't no big deal.
John ain't worried about it.
I think with the video, it just looks bad. They did their job editing.
They did their job.
They did their job. Now, okay, let's say this. The man didn't speak to me. He goes straight to my woman, pick her up, and then still doesn't speak to me after, and then just moves around.
That's a problem.
Yeah. We're gonna have an issue.
Yeah.
But I'm very vocal.
Yeah.
And honestly, like Eli said, if it go a little further, I'm gonna say something right. Like Jonathan May checking the bag, but hey, nigga,
we good? We good?
Group hug, nigga.
No facts. Oh God, no facts.
Yeah, and
pick me up too. Shit.
That's something.
Man. See, you were right.
That's what I'm saying.
You were right.
Maybe it was me today.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't apologize.
No, I think, bro, like, yeah, I don't know. It's not a problem, but it would be if it looks like I'm going straight off the video. Yeah. We don't know the backstory of him dapping him up first, right?
Right.
No, it's a problem. Carrie kind of talked about how like I'm very vocal and I don't. My therapist, we even talked about, I said, man, because one time I was like, man, I need to work on myself because if I don't like something, I just say it.
Yeah.
I just say it. Yeah. He said, well, we need people like you.
Yeah. In that instance, it's okay to say it. Yeah. It's okay to be vocal. Because then she's going to be like, why you didn't say nothing? Like,
I asked Carrie what she would do.
He's a weak man.
I asked Carrie what she would do. And Like Nico. Carrie, y'all know Carrie. Carrie has a face that she can make, and it'll make somebody feel awkward.
Yeah,
right?
my wife has that too.
Yeah, so I think Carrie would make that face, and I would
be like, my bad. Yeah,
she would give you the cue to like.
Yeah, I would definitely say something like, you know,
that was a bit much, bro.
Yeah, you need to relax.
Right.
Yeah,
before I slap you. Like honestly, I'm a
Will Smith. You know. Yeah.
That's Eli's boy.
He slaps.
But
what you think,
DJ? I think Jonathan Major should have read the room better. Okay. You know, cameras right there. You should at least show face like you weren't salty.
But it's hard, bro.
No,
I'm not. I can't.
I don't know.
Because if you're not gonna say nothing,
then you
just gotta eat it and then address it later. You can't look salty like.
Bag checking like,
I'm like,
lucky
bro,
I would.
But are we just digging too deep?
Yeah, we were digging too deep. Maybe he was Jonathan Majors was just being himself.
Maybe that's how he is.
That's how he is.
DJ nobody language.
I perfect when I'm internally feeling away. I'm never gonna let you. So like I'm good at like avoiding contact or eye contact if it's like I know it's gonna be awkward.
Yeah,
right. So like if I'm DJing and I stack an old ex, I'm gonna make it look like I'm doing something just so because I know people like, oh shoot. Oh, let's see how BJ gonna look when but you ain't gonna see me. I'm like, oh shoot, my cord. Like he could have like tied a shoe or something.
Yeah.
Like you sitting there like
no. I don't know.
I think we're digging a little bit.
I think we reached.
So I would say I've been on, and like I told you, I've been on both sides of this.
Yeah.
And the reason why I think it might be a little out of bounds is because when I was on the other side, like when I was a Michael Ealy, I was being petty. So me, I probably would, because of like my experience, and I know I was being petty when I was on the other side. I would have been like,
you playing games,
Yeah. But yeah, it was.
You've been a Michael Ealy, walked up to a woman with another guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the exact scenario.
Ouch.
I'm gonna give you the exact scenario. I was DJing.
DJ's cold.
This girl I had previous dealings with, she came up to the DJ booth with her man. The first time. She said, oh, hey, how you doing? Give her a hug. The first hug. It was 2 hugs.
Ouch.
Right? Gave her a hug. Oh, what's up, bro? Gave him, I acknowledged him. Didn't know who he was. I'm like, all right, what's up, bro? Boom. She comes back because she's leaving.
Okay.
But it was more of like a, boom. And then like my pinky ring finger, the ratio above her butt was right there.
Yeah, that's an important difference. I know what you mean.
Yeah, like it was right
wasn't
there.
touching
It wasn't there, but it was low.
I know what you mean.
His face, he was grilling.
Yeah.
And then he ate it, but I knew he
felt the way about it.
I know he felt that, and he knew what I was doing.
Because
pinky.
No, but look,
if it was
we have to hold the girl accountable.
Down.
Why are you coming up for a second hug?
That's very true.
Well, she just wants a regular hug.
But Meagan Good,
Meagan Good, touch a butt.
No.
Touch a lower
He's
back.
absolutely right.
She came
You've
up.
already acknowledged. You've already acknowledged that you had respect and you wanted to say hi.
She
based
didn't
on
say
history.
pick me up.
She put his hands over his neck. Well, y'all seen the video?
Wait. So I think
I'm talking about your situation.
I'm talking about this. Meagan Good was fun, bro. She did okay.
She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't tell that man to pick her up.
But
the pinky lady,
she
came back.
Hug. She opened the door for a hug.
I think she watches the pod. Shout out. Leave a
She don't leave anything.
Don't leave anything.
Listen to the
comment. Please leave a comment.
How did the conversation go in the car home?
Legit. That would be a cold.
All right, now hold on, real quick.
Can I get my take real fast?
Yeah.
Okay, real quick.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. What is going on? I think Meagan Good did nothing wrong, bro. I think she was approached by a very excited man, and she just gave him a hug, bro. I really don't think Meagan.
She was excited.
They both were excited to see each other. They're
bro,
friends.
I don't like.
Did you not hear the sound effect?
They've done movies together.
I don't like. Let me tell you something. I do not like the backlash that Megan's taking. I'm telling you, who should be getting the backlash? Michael Ealy, bro. When you have a wife, I don't care. Listen, when you have a wife, bro, and I see a woman that I, had kicked it with or had history with, bro, unless she's my sister or cousin, I am not picking her up off her feet. Like, I'm not doing that. He's wrong.
He's right.
He is wrong, brother.
Yes, he's wrong.
Straight up. Michael Ealy is wrong. Especially in Michael Ealy, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many women love Michael Ealy? Now, he can just go up to any woman and just pick her up.
He's a good-looking guy.
Like, come on, bro.
He's a good-looking guy.
So anyways, I want to say that.
She looked at home.
Say it again.
She looked like she was at home.
We reaching.
No, watch it when you get home. Again.
We're reaching.
She said Meagan like she was at
She
home.
looked like she was so happy.
Ouch.
Oh, she's happy to see her friend, man.
They just shot a movie. They just shot the movie.
several movies. They've done several movies together.
Yeah, Intruder.
Mini movies.
Oh, my Lord. This nigga
Okay, B ain't talking now. He talking now.
Sister-in-law, get your sister-in-law, man. Cut this. You this
Man,
TikTok,
this TikTok right here.
Hey, bro.
This TikTok.
Now, hold on. Let's cook 3 more minutes, bro.
Okay.
What are y'all doing? Trev, what you doing if I see Dion
Okay.
and I pick her up?
You.
Me.
Oh, I'm gonna say, bro, what the hell is what you on? Because I know you. You're out
What
of
if it's
yourself.
been a year since I've seen y'all?
Why are you picking
Still
her up?
getting the church hug.
Yes.
I give all y'all wives the church hug.
Nobody's getting picked up, John. If I just pick Carrie up like, what's up, girl? And picked her up.
If it's been about a year
Why
since.
am I picking
Wait,
her up?
what kind of
No, why
pickup?
can't
You
her-
talking about like pickup over your shoulder? No, I'm talking about just hey, it's good to see you.
I should not pick her up off her feet, brother. That's intimate.
Where's the respect?
Brother,
I'm just asking. I don't know.
I'm not a fan of the pickups, bro.
I haven't thought about picking
I
up.
hug you. I give y'all girls the church hug out of respect for y'all, regardless of how long it's been since I've seen them.
I really
Maria,
You don't have to give
Maria. I walk up to Maria, I'll pick her up. Girl, I love you. I really like she came over from it. Excuse me? Hey, somebody get this man. Somebody get this man. Cut. This nigga wildin'.
All right, let's go.
That's not getting cut on the game. Hey, let me tell you.
Trevin does have a point, though. Trevin does have a point because I'm thinking about.
This nigga's wild today, G.
I'm thinking about my sister-in-laws, right?
Right.
My own brother's wives. I wouldn't pick up like that.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't pick up like that. So you have a point,
He had a good breakfast, man.
man. He's something.
I want to hear it.
No.
Okay. Somebody tag.
It was gonna be a nice
Make it
joke,
even
bro.
worse.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, you have a point, Trev.
I'm not doing it unless she's my folks.
Yeah.
Wait, so no, let's keep it there.
Okay.
Maria and Dion.
Okay.
You're not gonna trip if someone pick up Maria, right?
That's his cousin.
I'm not gonna trip. She's a grown woman. I'm not gonna trip.
Okay.
Yeah. If one of y'all ran up to Maria,
Or sister or whatever.
if one of y'all ran up to Maria and picked her up, I wouldn't be. I'd be all right.
What about mom?
Just one of y'all.
Yeah.
What if I pick up your mom like that?
Your mom,
Absolutely not.
VJ.
Bro, I wouldn't. I'm saying this is
No,
be
no
honest
one
with
will
you.
be okay with
Unless
that.
my father picks up my
Yeah.
mom, I will be okay with it. If my pastor,
this nigga.
if
I
my
mean,
pastor picks up my mom,
Yeah.
if the nigga at the grocery store,
yes.
nobody picking up my mom
Nobody's
but my
picking up
father,
my mom, bro. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm-
Nigga said,
bro.
what about your mom?
I would never pick up y'all's mom.
I know, but
I'm saying.
it's a valid question,
Right.
But
No,
I'm saying, is it
If
just
everybody doesn't need to
for
be
wives?
This is my
mom,
girl. I'm kicking it with. That's it.
sister.
Yeah, yeah.
And what if somebody picks up your sister?
I
Is she a
mean,
grown woman?
It's my little sister, man. If y'all big brother to her, it is what it is. Depending on how
You're right.
you know,
You're right. You're right.
Depending on how it is.
So
what
John,
it
you're not
is.
tripping if I pick up one of your sisters. Like, hey.
Especially if y'all have, it's the kind of relationship. The relationship matters.
When they're grown, I really don't care.
The
bro.
relationship
I'm gonna be honest.
matters. Have my sister known you
relationship
since she
matters.
was 6. Like, I've known my little sister-in-law since she was 4 years old, okay? If I haven't seen her in like 5-8 years, I'm picking her up and swinging her around when I see her. Because that's my little sister, you know what I mean? That's, oh my God.
No. I'm just laughing at this conversation, bro. Y'all
I mean,
funny.
because, you know, the
swing, the
relationship
twirl radius
matters.
matters.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
You said
you
bear
know,
hug swing.
you
That's
know.
like a
the bear hug swing.
Bro,
The relationship matters.
I don't know, man.
It is bad.
Because if one of y'all was super close to Jaws, like y'all been knowing her, like John met Jaws when they were like what 4 or 5, but they wasn't like they didn't see each other every day. But like even then,
would
I'm like
never
John,
pick up
even though
Jaws,
John is my boy, and hey, you ain't seen Jaws in 2 or 3 years.
I don't know.
If Jaws was still in the Navy and she came back and we threw her a 4-year,
This-
a
he's onto
4-year
something.
party,
This helps
like
you.
because we ain't seen her in 4 years and we all throwing her this party, bro. Welcome her home. Like
That
she
is
hasn't
true.
been home,
And this helps BJ's point a little bit.
So
if I'm out in Miami or something, and I just see Jaws there with your
Yes.
little kids,
Bro, and
without
I'm not
you,
there, show
bro,
her
Jaws,
some
what's
love,
up,
bro? Like,
and I might,
yes.
because she's light, she might get picked up a little.
Show
bit.
her some love, bro. Like,
But I'm not gonna Michael Early one hand.
right. Girl,
No.
kiss on the forehead.
But I ain't gonna, and that's what I was getting at, bro. Like, I ain't gonna, with y'all, bro. Y'all have a relationship
Yeah.
with my woman.
Yes, we
to
went to-
where
yes.
I know you're not picking her up to embarrass me.
Yes.
You're picking her up because you're
Out of
genuinely
excited.
excited to see
What's
her.
important is the relationship between Jonathan Majors and the dude. What's his
That's-
name?
okay,
That's
now
what's
we
important.
talk.
That's where BJ
That's
was
what
petty
Matt,
at the club.
That's what's
at
important.
The DJ.
That's
yeah.
what's important. If they not like that,
It's a problem.
it's a problem.
There we go. There we go. We came to.
I
I think we all agree on that.
Yeah, man. It's
I
just
think
proper
we reached a small
etiquette.
point,
Different
you know.
Come
scenarios.
on, man. Respect.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
that was
Bro, we
funny.
gotta clip that up to Maria.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
tagging Riri.
funny.
Tagging Riri.
I'm curious what you was gonna say. Me
too.
Yeah, for sure.
She might. I have her text you.
Ooh,
Here we go.
See,
Let's continue.
I got him. I got him on the hook.
on the pod.
Live. Here
That's
we go.
funny, guys.
Well, all right. Trevor Lobs.
He's a good man. Good man. You're a good man.
So the topic today, man, Eli spoke on a little bit earlier. Kendrick Lamar said, "Love will get you killed." No,
We touched.
Why are we talking about Kendrick so
what did he
much?
say?
What are we talking about Kendrick so
Get you
much?
slapped.
Hey, what are we talking
What
about?
did he say? What did he say on
He's
Damn and
mentioned
Pride?
him a
Hey,
bunch
dog.
of times.
On Pride, what did he say?
I don't know.
No, I think. How about
Pride's
J. Cole?
gonna- no,
How
love
about
will
J-
get you
we gonna J.
killed.
Cole. Pride is the devil.
Pride is the devil.
Everybody know that song.
I think you gotta hold on.
Nigga trying to find Kendrick song. Nobody knows.
No, Pride, bro. Love will get you
Yeah.
killed, but Pride will be the death of you.
Yeah,
I
but
forgot
probably
that
that's
song.
Yeah, I
That was like
don't
29.
know.
Was
I
that
don't know that
2016,
song.
2018,
18. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you're still talking about the beef. Yikes.
Oh, you're still worried about that?
No. I
I
just
thought
didn't
we
know
were
that-
done with that.
I didn't know that Kendrick
I thought
Lamar
the video
song. It
came
was
out.
so
We done
long
with that.
ago.
We done
I
with
forgot.
I thought the video came out and
That
it
was a
was
long time ago, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
When I
damn.
got married. I got married in 2018. Been
What's
married
wrong
for a
with
long
that?
time.
We can't recite lyrics.
No,
we
I
got a
just
time.
forgot. That nigga
We
can't
got a
forget.
time frame.
All right,
It's
come
been
on,
a while.
let's get
But
to it.
anyway, Pride, man, Pride. I know we have it's kind of a
Yeah.
two-part deal, but Pride. First, let's talk about Pride. Isn't Pride one of the 7 deadly sins?
It is.
It's the worst of them all. I believe is what it said was Pride is the worst. So, Pride, man, what is Pride? Eli, can you answer that for us?
I think
Bro.
I have a definition.
Oh, you
by the
can.
way.
Yeah, you can look it up.
Let's get the definition of
Yeah.
pride real
The
quick.
urban dictionary.
I wrote it
Urban?
down.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
You want to do urban dictionary term? Okay, let's see that real quick.
If you already had him down,
That's gonna be the one I'm gonna follow.
This nigga
Travis
DJ
is
is
a
on
typer.
one, man.
Trev do be typing, boy.
this is my speed.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
urban dictionary describes pride as a feeling of dignity, self-respect, and satisfaction in your own achievements, possessions, or people you care about.
Yeah.
Dang, that don't sound like it's anything
you can go to
wrong with
Webster
having
now.
Pride.
What is the meaning of being pride?
another
To high an opinion of one's own ability or worth. So it's like a supreme form of being proud of yourself. And that's where I think the Bible, because the Bible tries to disconnect you from you and connect you to the spirit. And I think that's why the Bible speaks against pride. But yeah, pride, another definition of pride is consciousness of one's own dignity. So being proud to where it's like attached to your dignity as a person, a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are widely admired. So that's pride.
So Pride, I guess an example of Pride would be, hell no, I ain't gonna let that man. I'm not gonna let Trevin, my best friend, pick up my woman. That's my woman. Is that prideful?
Yes,
There's pride is involved.
that is pride.
Pride is
Because are
involved.
you missing the empathy of somebody else?
Showing love.
Because you just care about how you feel.
Correct.
You really don't care about how somebody else feels. Am I
You're on
using
track.
this correct?
That's good. That's a good example and a way to tie it in.
That's a good
kid.
example. Hey, them kids.
So, BJ, what's the problem with pride? I guess what's the pros and cons of pride?
That's a good question right there.
I think a lot of things are passed down, and like I said on previous podcasts, what's not transformed is transferred.
Right.
So I think a lot of our grandparents or great grandparents, so great grandfather, father could be prideful about some particular things and it just got passed down to us. So I know one that I was like deep in is asking for anything and apologizing. Just not
You just don't do it.
It's not even like a learned behavior. It was just like, just in me, I just couldn't ask for something.
Yes.
Like literally for me to actually ask something, still, it's just something like I battle with.
Yes,
I gotta be
too.
like, about to die.
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
Yes.
about to die. Like,
And you think that's pride?
I think that's being prideful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not like, because it's,
I don't want anyone to know that I need help.
right. That's what it is. So like, even
That's
if
pride.
I'm
That is pride.
like, if I have negative $100 in my account, I could have easily, like, I can ask Eli. I was like, no, I don't want Eli to know that I'm struggling.
Yeah. I'd rather go without.
Yeah, but it's like, if Eli my dog, like, why am I being prideful of, like, we have that type of relationship?
Man,
so
that's in us, though, man.
I know they didn't answer your question, but
That's in us, man.
Well, I mean, what's wrong? Like,
I got you, John.
I guess what's wrong with that?
I got you. I'm gonna try, bro.
ahead,
Because again, cutting the yard, I cut off the podcast. I was just in silence for like 15, 20 minutes when I was cutting, trying to think about this, because obviously pride from a Christian man, as a Christian man, pride, I try to stay away from, just based off of how the literature speaks against it. The damage that can come from pride, like, because the opposite of pride is humility. So like being humble and having humility in your relationship, especially with your relationship with God. There should be no pride when it comes to your spiritual relationship. Like, you should be open to always change and let God work.
Yes.
If your pride is like attachment to self. So like, I battle with this, but to your point, John, I understand why it's confusing, because it can also be a tool that you can use to help people. Like, if I take pride in being a good father.
Yes.
So therefore, that's not selfish.
Yes.
That's, even when I don't want to do something, I still do it for my son because I want him to know that his dad is going to take care of him.
Yeah.
You know, regardless. I may not want to get up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I'm tired, but I take pride in what I do. So I'm using that to serve others. I think when you're using pride to serve other people, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah. It can be great.
Yes.
If you're using pride to serve you, like, for instance, we can talk relationships, but when I'm talking to my wife, and she says something that I don't agree with, she pops off and just got me smoking. The pride in me is like, tell her about herself. Go off on her ass.
Yeah.
But I don't, I'm not always perfect. Sometimes I trip. Sometimes sometimes I lose that battle. But that's where I think pride would get in the way, is now I'm using my pride to serve me and stand on what I am and who I am. And I'm just muting this woman or muting my kid or my friend or one of y'all. I'm using pride to like get in the way of what y'all got going for me. That's where it's unhealthy.
And I'm gonna piggyback off of Trev, like, same thing with the a positive is also like pride, using your pride to help someone else. Even using your pride, like how Trevor was saying, like, you're a Carson. That was something that made him proud of who he was and who he wanted to be.
Yep.
Like, your family pride is good and it's healthy to have. And but then there is that difficult balance, and I'm gonna take it back to God and being a Christian. Your pride can get in the way of what God is trying to do for you.
True.
But you should also be proud that you are serving God. You shouldn't be quiet about being a Christian. You should be able. You should want to tell everybody about the good things the Lord do.
Right.
But then I had this battle similar. It's funny that BJ mentioned praise and worship. I was leading praise and worship for a while at our family service, and it got to the point to where I was imagining how good I was going to sing this part instead of giving praise and worship. Because I was taking self-pride and like, oh man, we're going to sound so good. Like, this part is going to go crazy, and I'm like, dang, am I praising God or am I praising how good I sound right now? And so I had to take a step back away from doing family worship so I can get locked back into giving God the glory. And there's a difference. You can tell. Do you love the way you preach, how you sound when you preach? Or are you really trying to give everybody the message that
who you doing it for?
Who are you doing it for?
That's where it boils down.
And I think pride makes a great man. But like I said, season 1, episode whatever.
There you go.
I always say this. balance is key. There's balance to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And pride will make a solid man, but knowing how to be humble and separate that pride
Just as important.
is just as important.
Yeah.
It's just as important.
Moderation.
So, but that's the best way that I can describe the good and bad of pride is just bringing up that praise and worship example of I was praising the way I sounded.
But why is God so against pride, bro?
Because I think with our pride in the way, God wants us to always remember we are greatness. We are his children,
Right.
but we do come from him.
Right.
Without him, we're here to serve him
Right.
and to spread his love. You know
Right.
what I mean? We're everything. I should have been thinking, Lord, use me as the vessel. Lord, when people hear me sing and do praise and worship, I want them to see your work,
Yeah.
not me working on my vocals.
Good.
and I was on the other side of that. You know what I mean? I wanted everybody to see how much practice I put in on these songs and how I know and how I can direct at the same time. I was making it about me in my head.
That's hard.
And
That's hard.
And
brother.
it was bro, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Thinking about this. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's no way to. I'm not saying that I can't make it to heaven with that, but I'm like, man, I was so off kilter. I was so off the mission. You know, so because of my pride, and I'm a prideful. Everything I do great is because I'm proud. I'm proud of it. It's a good thing.
I think that's the thing, bro. Proud.
Yes. Yeah.
I think we do need to start switching
Yeah.
the term, bro.
Well, yeah, and it comes, it rubs together, but it's a difficult conversation, man.
Yeah.
It's a difficult conversation.
Yeah, it is.
Because VJ, you are killing me.
are you
are
serious?
killing me. You are killing me, bro. What's the
It's him.
no? What's the smirk for? I don't know what I said. I don't know.
You're cooking, bro.
Okay,
Yes.
but you started smiling like you said it again. All right, go ahead, John.
Well, I just think I'm gonna tie it back into Trevin.
brought me
I'm glad
together.
you brought
That's
up
what
J.
it was.
Cole, right?
Yeah.
So let's, I'm not really Christian.
That's a great example,
but
John.
I can put it in verbiage that I can relate. So like pride is the devil. I still believe in devil. I believe in God, all that stuff.
Right.
And when you look at, one of my things was being present, right?
Mhm.
The present moment is away from thoughts. You're just living here and you're not really thinking. So that pride is, Trevin, you must not be that good with your kids. And that voice in your head, you got the angel and the devil on your shoulder.
Mhm.
Pride is the devil, right? The devil goes, oh, dang, you just gonna let her say you ain't that good with your kids, huh?
Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah.
Pride.
That's pride. That is
Baby,
true.
guess what? I make 6 figures now. Your wife come home. Now she make more money than you. Dang, I thought you was the man. How you gonna let your woman make more money than you?
Pride.
Pride is the devil.
Pride is the devil. Yeah.
And that's that voice, even when they said Jesus fasted on the mountain or in the wilderness for 40 days and the devil kept tempting him with food and water and all that stuff. I don't believe it was the devil, Lucifer, appears. It's more so a kind, beautiful woman walks by. Hey, I've just made a fresh batch of bread. Would you like some?
Mm-hmm.
No ill intention behind it, but the prideful part, the devil's him. Man, you sure ain't ate in 35 days,
Yeah.
boy. That
I know
just
you're getting hungry.
one loaf of bread ain't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
that's I feel like the
Those are-
devil comes in pride.
Yes.
In the form of pride.
And that's what and mentioning J. Cole again. I know we're on the J. Cole thing, but hip hop is one of a perfect example of prideful art, right?
Yes, bro.
And J. Cole is considered one of the greatest of all time, but he's sometimes, top 3 wherever you want to have him on the list. But he has these moments where he beats pride and the world buries him for it. He apologized. Because pride isn't over his life, he realized that, no, I really do love this guy named Kendrick Lamar. And this was lame.
That's a great example.
The energy, my pride in the industry made me do something that I didn't want to do. But I'm a gain control back with my humanity.
Humility, yeah.
Humility.
Yeah.
And be like, nah, this is lame. I'm not gonna go down that road.
I'll delete the song.
That's good.
And like there's power in that. You know what I mean? And so But the man, he has some prideful lines, he talking about, if he did a feature with Jesus,
he might go to hell.
He might go to hell if Jesus, so he has those prideful
Jesus
lyrics.
Probably like that bar though.
But he loved it probably. He was like, shout out.
Let's see.
Yeah. But, with just his career, J. Cole is known as this extremely humble guy.
Yeah.
And for that reason, this prideful industry,
they can't
takes away from him.
Yeah.
They take away from him because he's not as prideful as the other artists.
But I think it's
little devilish.
I think when you don't have pride, it's hard to control you because at that point you're in control of your own.
Yes.
And that's why I think being present, I tie it into being present. I feel like when you're just in the moment, I had a situation the other day, me and Carrie, and the moment passed and I felt the way, but I heard pride come in. It was because she was apologizing about something. And I was just sitting there on the couch and it's cool. I kind of recognized that voice. Oh, yeah, it's time to let her have it. Or, yeah, go ahead, go in. I was just, I just kind of sat in silence and just listened. That's another part of our topic. Ooh. Just listened because a lot of times, bro, that pride, the devil's voice isn't necessary majority of the time.
Yeah.
Just let people do what they do. And I was just thinking like, how many times have I asked for forgiveness and me asking for forgiveness made the situation worse? I already felt bad. That's why I'm apologizing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when I receive an apology, what else is there to be said? That's the humility right there. Nobody wants to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to have to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
So by somebody apologizing, they're defeating something within themselves already because they could have just kept lying.
Yeah,
right.
Or not even lying. They just not even say anything,
Yeah, that's true.
And the courage it takes, and like we said, the humility is opposite of pride.
Yeah.
They've already did it. So that's them right there. It shouldn't affect me none. It really shouldn't affect me none.
Right.
They made that decision and they brought the courage up and to do it.
Yeah.
And so it's just like some things don't. I heard the voice. That's basically what I'm getting at is the devil, the pride.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you can't let her do that. You got to do something. You got to make her feel worse.
Yes.
You got to make her feel worse.
Yeah.
But no.
Isn't that crazy? Go ahead, BJ.
Well, I think probably one of the worst things that happened in our culture here recently is that whole stand on business thing. Yeah. And I'm actually, so my next sermon is
standing on business.
Doing David stood on business.
And
it's like what is business?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be a firm foundation, but it's pride.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Everyone's like, I'm standing on business, but you're not realizing you're standing on pride.
Mm-hmm.
You're standing on insecurity.
Yeah. You don't care what the other party has to offer or say. You're standing on what you have.
Legit. So it's
yourself.
like, everyone say, I'm standing on business, but what are you actually really standing on?
Yeah.
Like you standing on something.
Scripture real quick to uphold what you said. Matthew 23:12. Whoever exalts himself shall be humbled. Whoever humbles himself shall be raised to honor. And so that just shows like, if you live in humility, you'll get that prideful feeling that you're looking for.
Yes.
If you stand on being prideful, you'll be humbled soon enough.
It'll happen eventually.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we can move
Shout
on
out to Dion. She gave me that scripture, by the way.
Wow. Shout out to
Dion.
Dion. Powerful,
we were talking through this.
The second part was listening. Do we struggle? Do y'all struggle with listening?
Let me say this. I think this is a great dual subject because pride keeps you from listening.
Yes.
It really does, bro. Like in a relationship, there's little to no room for pride.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Dion about this the other day, and we were trying to find like a few examples of when pride helps and it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a relationship, you need to separate confidence from pride. Like you can be confident in you and what you believe, and so you want your woman to as well. But when it's time to work and it's time to talk and communicate, pride should be left outside. There's There's no way you can truly listen, and not just listen to take a break from talking. Like listen to really like learn. Listen to unlearn what you know.
And that the unlearn part is what I'm gonna
That's
highlight.
hard.
Because that's the family dynamic prideness that I was talking about.
Right.
Like, no, that my family or my mama said that this is the way. You know, and I'm proud of how my mom raised me. So this is obviously what we need to do.
Yeah, it's obvious
That's
though.
not gonna. That's not gonna. Yeah.
Because I'll let you take it.
Go ahead.
But because we have to realize, especially when you get in a serious relationship, it's not just you no more.
Yeah.
It's not just you and what you've learned. Your lens, and this is why clear vision is so cold.
I had to learn that.
Your lens is totally different than another person's. My lens is totally different than yours.
Yes.
People think because they live this life and they, God made this life for them that they're the main character in the world. Like everybody is moved off of them. They feel like they're like literally like they're living in a movie and they're Scarface. Like this is their game.
Yeah.
It does not work like that, bro. So like, listening, I've learned, bro, and it took me a while because I come from a very confident just village, bro, where I really do feel like I know a lot.
Yes.
And I know how things should go, but that does not, what you know does not matter, bro. Not really. Not
shouldn't over trump your partner.
Yes, and everybody says communication is key, listening is key.
Yes.
That's where I'm at.
Listening is key.
Yeah. Listening, bro. I feel like my biggest struggle is, I don't think it's the listening factor. I think it's getting somebody, sounds bad, maybe it's pride right there. Getting somebody to listen to me. I think that's where I struggle. Because that's my, you don't hear what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's the thing, is I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the comeback will be, I get what you're saying. You're saying this. I'm like, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But you'll know how to better say it.
Yeah.
You'll know how to better say something if you listen to how they're feeling, how they're
thinking.
I'm telling you,
how they think you're saying.
When you understand how someone's coming and you really listening to really, okay, because I do it with Dion all the time.
Yeah.
She thick-headed sometimes, bro. Thick skull.
Oh yeah. All the while. I mean,
she's from a dominant woman.
It comes with
they come from this tree of just domination. And so I have to listen for real to see where she is and where she's at genuinely. And then that will help me get across to where she can hear me. I'm telling you, and it hurts. I hate it. It takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time, brother. It is. But it is a strategy that where it really does work, bro.
Yes.
To where like, even if I don't, bro, it was one time at night, bro, she was grilling. She was grilling me up. And I'm like, dang. But right now I know my message couldn't get to her. Because I'm listening to her, how she is right now. She's in pain.
Yeah.
When you're in pain, you ain't hearing
me. You ain't hearing nothing.
So like, I had to swallow that as a man and be like, I know exactly what to say, but I'm going to wait till you're not in pain. Because I was listening to her pain.
Because you're not going to hear me anyway.
Exactly. So
and that's just
next day,
God dang, that one.
He been in the gym.
Nigga been in the gym.
I have been in the gym.
Hit a pressure point. Trevor, man, y'all are cooking, bro. Because like everything y'all are saying is making me think about all the years me and Josh have been together, and like we had got to a point to where both of our pride was so in the way we just had to agree to disagree, and I was like, well, you do it my way, your way, I'm doing my way. And then it's crazy because when y'all talk about you're not listening, you're not hearing what I'm saying, or you need to find a different way to say deliver the message. When we go our separate ways and do whatever we're trying to do, we end up doing the exact same thing. We were on the same page, we just wasn't hearing each other. That is the story of me and Joslin's relationship when we butt heads. We were saying the exact same thing. I was just saying it just a different way. Yeah. And she was saying it a different way. And like John said, no, you're not listening. Like that's me. Like you're not understanding what I'm saying. And then she says the same thing back, but just I didn't like the way she said it. I didn't like the way you said it. So I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. You watering it down. That ain't what I'm saying. That's not the plan. Yeah. And so, funny. Bro, you really have to just. And I'm a fixer, bro. I'm a fixer. You gotta humble and that's a problem too. Like I'd be like, I know I think last time when we was at the cabins, I mentioned this. You know, I was like, my problem sometimes in our relationship is I just don't listen to my wife. While she's talking, I'm listening. I'm a great listener, but I'm thinking about how to fix it at the same time.
That's hard. That's pride.
And I don't think you can truly. That's pride. You like, because I'm here to do it. And in some situations, God is coming back into this conversation. In some situations, you're both gonna bump heads, and then you just end up crying because we can't figure it out. And it's like, oh, this is why we have God, because this is God showing us that, hey, we, keep me in your relationship.
Right.
Go to church and y'all figure it out, or pray and y'all figure it out. So, man, this listening, I ain't even gonna go into listening to God because that's another conversation, but. Yeah, man, this is a beautiful conversation.
BJ, talk to
It's got me thinking.
I think I have a bar about this. I was trying to
let's hear it.
Trevor, I think you'll like this one.
You got the floor, brother.
Trev, be honest.
Okay. I said, sweetie baby, let's tap in, let's get connected. I can hear you, but we disconnected.
I actually enjoy that one.
It's nice.
I had a little chill. I had a little chill on my left arm.
Yeah.
So I think even with this, if you're disconnected with that person, even if you're hearing them or listening,
the service is
it's
out.
still it's out. You're never going to be able to.
The service is if the service is gone. There's no listening. I agree though. I agree. No, I do, and that's where I'm telling you, if you don't learn to listen, that service will go out, brother.
But
that's a hard road to be on when the service is out. I'm telling you,
when they stop talking to you,
when the service is out, or not even that.
You can't hear them. You just can't hear them.
Whenever you got all this uncomfortable, all this unorganized communication going on, where I'm trying to talk and you not listening, I'm not listening. Eventually, that service will go out.
Actually, this podcast actually helped because I'm real bad at interrupting. This podcast actually helped me stop interrupting like crazy.
That's so
it's
true.
Bad.
I'm still working on it
because that's a prideful thing. It's like because what I gotta say is
way
more important than whatever's coming out.
DJ is talking.
So let me just okay, but so what I'm gonna say is that but I'm like, well, no, like even if what you're saying is nonsense,
you gotta hear it.
Let me hear it out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but yeah.
I hope I don't spit out too much nonsense.
And BJ, bro, like when you mentioned that, like help me with this because you helped me last. I forgot what it was last episode you helped me with, but time, yeah. So I'm so prideful when it comes to asking for help. I'm so prideful. I can't even receive a gift well from my wife. I don't even receive gifts well. I'm uncomfortable when she buys me a watch. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Like, what is that from? And like, I just don't want to be a burden is another part of it too. And I'm cheap, but whatever the case may be, I don't even receive gifts well. I don't get it. Like, I don't know what it is. Like,
when you're not used to it, it can just seem a little uncomfortable. It's just not normal to you. So you get thrown out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, so blame my mama.
Well, or
no, I'm just saying because
I mean, we stopped getting Christmas gifts in like seventh grade,
that, bro. Like, I mean, my mom got me gifts and stuff for Christmas, but I'm saying like in a relationship, bro, like I'm not accustomed to people buying me stuff.
Yes,
I'm always the quarter.
Or it just goes back to that story that we learned in Vacation Bible School when the man who was sinking. And God sent the help, but he was just, I don't know, God coming. But it's like realizing that, God sends the help.
Yeah.
So it's like, who are we to decipher which one is the help and which is not? So it's like, that's what got me to that point. It's like, I got all these great resources around me that God is like, I'm just asking like, God, like, put me in a position. And he's like, I'm putting you in a position. You just too prideful to take it.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like, I got money just sitting there waiting, but you ain't asking this.
Yeah,
that's a message.
I did help you.
Yeah, because I'm not just about to just deposit all this money in your account. Some of you,
it has to happen.
It has to happen from somewhere. So
that's why God needs. Like that's why we need to struggle in life. You know, that's why we need to humble ourselves, and we know that we need God, and we need God put people on this earth to help. You know what I mean? True. So we need to use that, man. And kids, boy, they'll make you listen.
Straight up,
Khalil. I love you, baby. He'll make you listen
straight off the grip
because he'll tell you you're not understanding what I'm saying at all.
Kids do help you listen for sure.
Hey, now, Kale, we about to build him in speech therapy, but We don't understand him, boy. My son be getting sick of it. He be
Bro,
like,
and this makes me sad. Yeah.
like, my bad, man.
Yeah, they get so frustrated.
Hey, I like that breath though. That's good. Good breath work. You know,
Yeah.
relaxing. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But hey, y'all, this is the Clear Vision Pod, man. Trev, where can they find us at,
You
brother?
can find us here at YouTube. Be sure to subscribe. You can find us on all podcast stores. We're now there. Leave a 5-star rating. Put somebody on.
There we go. Put somebody on.
Yeah.
Put somebody on. Eli, how can they talk to us, brother?
Man, let's do some healing, man. clearvisionpod@gmail.com. We need a viewer to, thank you, John. We need a viewer to share a story about when your pride got in the way of a blessing or just your growth as a person. Give us a story, man. Let us know so we can, all these different stories and different perspectives ultimately helps whoever's listening and we'll see these videos. So let's help the world. And send us a message, clearvisionpod@gmail.com.
There we go. There we go. I like that. BJ, how can they support us?
Man, I want a visionary to get free today. I feel like there's a particular visionary who's been too prideful to support us financially. So this is your confirmation that get free from that and just go ahead and send it.
That's awesome.
$ Clear Vision Pod.
That's awesome, brother.
Praise
And
God.
don't forget to follow us on our Instagram at Clear Vision Pod, TikTok at Clear Vision Pod. Share. Come on. We gotta spread the good news, man.
There you
We gotta
go.
spread the message. Share our stuff, man. If y'all see us post, man, share it. You never know. You may get something out of it.
You may help somebody.
Yeah.
By
You may
sharing
help
somebody's message, that happens all the
A
time.
domino effect.
Yes, we do not want to be the best kept secret in the world. So,
Big. That's big. Y'all ready for Cam's bachelor party?
oh yeah.
We're gonna go to American. What is that? American Pizza. What is it?
Oh, fuck. We get to eat some pizza?
Incredible Pizza.
Incredible pizza? Go-kart still? Are they still
Can we
active?
fit in there?
Putt-putt.
Can we fit in there? Oh,
can play some
Ooh,
putt-putt
come on
go
now.
crazy though. Don't.
Come on now. I'll be
be
there.
crazy.
I'm first in line. All right.
This has its own magic.